how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today we're going to be doing my Plan to Pan nail polish reflection for 2024. So this year I have used up an entire nail swatch wheel. Of course, a lot of these decisions did come from my Plan to Pan that I did at the beginning of the year. So I have used up all of these ones. Some of these polishes were not featured in the Plan to Pan, so I'm not going to talk about them today. And of course, I have already prepped my Plan to Pan for next year. None of these, obviously if they're finished, they're not rolling over. I do also have an item in this project, in this Plan to Pan, that I'm not rolling over into next year, and I'll explain why when we get there. Without further ado, let's dive into it. Starting off with where I was at the 6-month mark. So at the 6-month mark, I had already chosen to declutter one of the items. It was from Orosa, the Pure Cover Nail Paint in the shade Abyss. It was kind of more like a grayish kind of color, and I just thought the undertone wouldn't be the best for me, so I never used it, and I just simply got rid of it. Now, the stuff that was done at the 6-month update, we'll kind of glance through these pretty quickly here. So first off, I had this mini, which was in 2 years worth of Plan to Pan. This is the Essie Mini Off Tropic Nail color. It is this dark green right here. Yeah, not super springy, but that's where I put it in and got that one used up. Lines, if I still have them, I don't have them still on here, but I got it used up in a 2-month period. This one here was Essie's Midnight Cami. I started at this line here, got it to here, and got it finished off. And Essie's Merino Cool started here, there, and yeah, got it about down to here before it got too difficult to work with. I'm not concerned with every last drop because that is no longer fun and it's stressful and doesn't look the best. Also finished Hansen Xtreme Wear. This is their nail color in Lacey Lilac. This is one of the purples I worked on this year. It is that shade right there. So nice, pretty spring purple. And progress marks there. That one was a full bottle, I believe. And then I also had finished this red from Sephora, the color hit in It Girl, from full to here to done. So those were all the ones I had finished as of the last time. So let's move into what I have managed to finish in the last 6 months, which is more, it's more than these ones here. So we're continuing with the Essie trade. I know I had a lot of Essies, but they were some of my older ones. So that we had our second red of the year. This was my summery red from Essie in a really red. So started here, done. So yeah, a lot of use on this one over the summer. I didn't go super hard on it, but I did really enjoy this color, so it was nice to work with. I also got through the big one here in Butler, Please. So this was brand new. I did use a little bit at the top to hear the first line to Franken another polish there, and I got the rest of that done in a single month. I wore a ton of this in August. Another Hansen. This is the Hard as Nails Extreme Wear in Pink Punk. It is this shade right here, kind of the last summery color I reached into. We started here to here to here to done. All right, so this one I'm not going to show you on the nail swatch wheel because it is a Franken. This is originally from Essence, the Shine Last and Go Gel Nail Polish in Endless Summer. It started more as this kind of color here, but as you guys can see, we definitely did a little bit of frankening to make it a little bit more fall and a little bit more flattering. I didn't think this color was as flattering, but I had thought about it, so you know how those purchases sometimes go. So I started at this point here, that was after the franken, to here, and to done. This one I was working on for such a long time. That is this guy here, the Revlon Super Lustrous Nail Enamel in Blushing. My marks are all gone. This was a full bottle when I started. I dented it really, really far and then made little bits of progress and got it finished off recently. And the last polish that I finished from my Plan to Pan is this unnamed one from Kozmic Colors, and that is this swatch right here. So yeah, that's one line. It got a little weird, but yeah, 1 month, 2nd month, and got this one also finished off. But from the original Plan to Pan list, there was one more polish, and that is this one here. This is from Hansen, the Complete Salon Manicure in number 13, All Gray All Night. Most of this I did use as a part of a Franken, and I have used this once as a full manicure color. And as you can see, I've gone the bottle to this point here between all of those different uses. What I've decided with this bottle is I don't think it's very flattering on its own. Like, it's okay, but again, like, I can use any color, so why would I use something like this? So I'm starting to pull together some polishes in my collection, this one included, that I have obviously used, so they're harder to rehome. Like, it's such a big dent on it. But I might be looking at doing more frankening of polishes. So I've got a couple polishes I'm kind of accumulating, where that's kind of what I want to do with them to get them used up. I'm not as big on the color. I don't think they're as flattering. This is a fantastic formula. So if you like this light gray kind of color, fantastic, go for it. It's just not so good for my skin tone, I don't think. So I am going to use this as a Franken, and we'll kind of see what we do. I'm not sure what I'm going to Franken it with, but that'll be future Karina's problem. So that's why this one is not rolling over into my plan to pan next year, because the intention is going to be to Franken. And with that, that's the whole video. So those were all the polishes that I had set aside for my plan to pan nail polish for 2024. I decluttered one. I did some frankening of one, but didn't really use it a whole lot. But otherwise, I got through the rest of it. And then I still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bottles that I did use up that were not planned to pan. They were all either toppers or they were an actual nail color. So I'm very excited with what I was able to do to complete an entire nail wheel once again. So we're going to be looking forward into 2025, and we'll see what I'm able to do. So stay tuned for the 2025 Plan to Pan Nail Polish Edition, because I'll be coming to you guys soon, and we'll do that intro for Project Polish. We're going to get a jump start on it. So that's going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. Subscribe so you don't miss that Plan to Pan for 2025, the intro for Project Polish. And if you enjoy these Plan to Pan reflections, I also do it for makeup and skincare. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.